right, let's lock in, y'all, boy. We're gonna get right. All right, save. Man. Let's log in. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop,
well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
I already know this game gonna be on some dumb shit.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And look at this, right away a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Play action now, Prescott.
Oh, stop, bitch.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cavonte Turpin, 34 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They'll stay on the ground.
Yo, y'all gonna stop that man, bro? Come on, man. Yo, let's wake up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Let's wake up, boy.
In need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's
I literally just woke up. I'm not
that was
even
the
lying.
first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mayfield with it once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Mayfield. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mayfield off the play fake, steps away. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Play fake, Mayfield.
Let's get it, baby!
Buccaneer touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They run again with Dowdle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Throwing. Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. To throw is Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They run here with Dowdle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that was complete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted
Hell
was a
no.
long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
What's going on
And with time
that
quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll
You think I
find
can't
out
talk
just
the
how
ball,
much they
bruh?
Trust their guys in this
Bro, I do
situation
not
if they
need
decide
to
take
throw
a shot.
deep, bro. I do not need to throw that deep, bro. You think I can't tote the ball?
Play action now. Here's
I lied to you.
Mayfield. And in for the Mike Evans.
Hey, listen to me, bro. I can talk that ball too.
And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
That boy
And a
bomb,
great
that
job to
boy.
put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this.
He thought I couldn't throw the ball.
McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak.
It was either that or a field goal. I should have.
Kicks away.
Hey, what?
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
I'm ready for you. You can switch this
Prescott
way all you
now.
want.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Let's go to the second half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break.
Cowboys 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Irving. They juked him, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go play action. Mayfield. Inside the 10.
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby!
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Prescott to throw it. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Bleed! Hey, man, don't play with me, boy. I'm going to get that bit out the L.
Big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
I'm going to take that bit up out of there, boy.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Dumb ways to die.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
You ain't tricking me, but better get that bit
And
up,
this
huh?
one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon.
Hey, he said, I like got on skates. I like got on skates.
They've been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Takes it to about the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And down goes Baker Mayfield.
Fucker.
Looking to throw. He's got Otten.
Get over here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that
Second
means everyone's
incompletion,
locked
boy.
in because
Had
to
to
me, it's
tighten
like
up
throwing
real
in
quick.
baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of
Y'all
people
hold
making
up.
plays behind him in the field.
2nd and
Only
10.
did one incompletion throughout this whole game.
From the gun, Mayfield. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he's going to have it.
We got 2 incompletions so far. We throwing good.
The Cowboys' 41-yard line. Mayfield.
Boy, you can stay on that.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And
You can stay on that.
Defensively, they're going to burn their
Stay on that.
time.
Well, I'm going to burn that play out,
Remember, they
boy.
get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Turn around.
Mayfield on play action. And this is caught by Evans. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I just want to get to know
as we
you.
welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing, Mayfield.
Bleed!
And that is
Boy, it's slow as fuck,
They
boy.
really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense.
Boy is slow as hell.
Bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, you
And
bitch.
it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Damn.
And they turn it over. The Bucs try
He actually got that off.
to come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Get that off him. Get that. Oh!
Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Dak. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
This is 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That is caught inside the 5. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Here's first and goal. Now Dak.
Give me that.
This is intercepted.
Get over
Should do
here.
it. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this
Bomb
one should just be
town.
one. And then handshakes. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
Looking down.
Bleed.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now.
Oh, fetch,
20
doggy.
seconds remaining.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Oh, you ready?
Here's the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep
Bleed.
in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Fair catch called for and made. Now we'll have to see about the penalty. That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make
Okay,
that
I
long
won't.
run
What?
downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Here's first and 10. To throw, Prescott.
Slow down.
That's incomplete.
I didn't want to get to know you.
Seconds left.
You're moving too fast, shorty.
No timeouts left. That's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Hey, it was a good game, though. Much respect on it.
Now Prescott.
Give me.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Oh, let me score
By
it. See.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
See.
And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as
Hey,
this
GG's,
ball game
GG's.
is now officially over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. Battle determining who wins and all. This game, the victory. Battle determining who wins and all. This game, the victory. Battle determining who wins.
To the game,
Baby.
their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going
Man, we
forward.
threw the same percent.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles.
Yards. Alrighty. Oh, we gotta change our. 0. Woo. Damn, bro, I had a good sleep. That was a good ass sleep.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Give me that.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Get off me, bitch.
Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Bleed!
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll take it inside the 25. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his
wanna play
progress
closer,
and not allowing him to
okay.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
So you playing like that?
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Throwing is Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right.
So you playing like a little hoe.
Well, we know he can run the football, too.
Continue playing like that.
He's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening.
Pick coach suggestion?
And we certainly have seen
I'm going to give you belt the ass
what
with
he did in
coach
the
suggestion.
offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular, not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to put.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the
Number 1!
because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar
Jackson when the ball was snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. First carry now for David Montgomery.
Come here.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions, nothing.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff.
I'm gonna take that.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to
I'm gonna take that, boy.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost.
Get Gibbs up, boy. He hurt.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big
boy ain't
boys
going
are.
shit
They
where.
can make someone miss in the open field.
They only get 2 there, but on
Hey, get Gibbs up, boy.
Needed to keep the drive alive.
We cracked that nigga's stomach open.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm for sure taking that.
And this is going to be
You a dumbass nigga.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete.
And Lamar?
Too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
Oh, shit. And I really did not mean to throw it to him, bro.
Carlton Davis
Damn.
and the Lions
I swear to God, I didn't mean to throw that to that nigga, bro. You got a break this time, bro. You got a big break this time.
And maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that
he was open, though,
through this first half,
but I threw it wrong.
That's simply not true, but you're right.
But I did not try to throw it to him.
Really, on either side of the ball. So maybe
I meant
that's the
to get
catalyst
Andrews
that
that
they
ball,
needed
bro.
to get him back into this game.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the
That boy saw white, boy.
Just about every quarterback is trained.
That boy saw
to
Jesus
downfield
bro.
first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Goff now looking to throw.
Give me that.
And he goes down.
You had a big break. You better do something with this motherfucking ball, bro.
Showing off the pass rush skills. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
This bitch, bro. I'm taking
Goff
it. I
now
know I
wants to
am.
throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete.
I told you!
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Goff throwing again.
Let's go!
Incomplete. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Now it's Goff.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm here, baby. I run this.
They got to get to the line quick.
I run this.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Man, no more
Their
mistakes,
defense
bro. No more
has
mistakes,
pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room. Maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Jackson now down around his goal line. And this pass
He
broken
dropped
up.
it, bro. I gotta
And the
get it.
contact well
I have
timed
to,
there.
bro. Am I giving
And
up
now
no easy
fourth
touchdown?
down.
And so many times we look at the
Fuck,
opening drive
bro.
of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Complete to Wright. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Let's go, baby.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. To throw is gone. Steps away to his left. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. Chance to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They go play action now. Jackson looking deep here for Flowers.
Bro, that boy is slow,
Continues.
bro. Flowers is slow.
And the Lions are going to have the football.
That nigga is slow.
35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Odafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing...
That boy Flowers. Oh, bro.
Absolutely going toe for toe. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Gone. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Throwing now is Jackson. That is caught. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Jackson to throw. That is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. First by him near the 35. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That nigga playing coach plays like crazy. That boy trying to save himself.
Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Goff. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Now Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Hold on.
Desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
Bro, they got
short of the sticks.
They got, bro.
School zones isn't school.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You can go that far. You can go 11 miles per hour.
So what's wrong? What's the problem?
You gotta go fight that.
Where is this at, bro? Rules? Elementary school?
And not what he was hoping for there.
Where were you? That's when you went to go pick her up?
For a touchback.
It says February 20th.
That's a long time ago. Bro, they got camp, bro. What the fuck?
The school zone is 15 miles.
One last throw here for Goff.
No, they talking about without school zone. Without school zone. Without school.
Drive up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shocking fashion.
I never seen that.
Didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did.
I never seen that day in my life.
In a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough.
No, it's not if you don't pay it.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gunn saying so long, everybody.
All right, Liana.